So right when I had applied, I realized that there's a whole lot of requirements, and that's what makes a pageant and not just a beauty contest. And I think people have misconstrued the entire idea of what a pageant is. There is a mission that you have in order to make lives better. And so Work Ready with Rhea is what I had taken up, where I was helping youngsters who don't really have the power of communication, because that's something that I was really good at, because I had taken part in pageants, I had learned how to speak, and I realized how it changed my life, and I knew how it could help others as well. Especially youngsters who are trying to apply for jobs and who are trying to get into universities, and they're just getting stuck by that bridge that needs to be created.
So you worked on it, and then now
yes.
it's in dormant situation, or it's still alive? Or
yes.
you're still
so once
active?
my reign is over, I'll be able to take it up again, because there's a lot of requirements that I have when it comes to Miss Universe India, and now because the auditions have also begun.
Okay.
So once I get some time, I'll actually be able to make it happen again, which I already did, but it's on hold for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you set your goals up, you do your planning, you have your conviction, and put into practice, and then you visualize that how that time is. How do you see yourself in that situation?
Do you agree that to achieve insane level of greatness, you need to have the most craziest thoughts and actions? Like, for example, I'll give you my example, and I want to know yours, because you, of course, have achieved greatness. That when I have many stories, but one of which would be when I was around 10 to 12 years old, I would go to my balcony and I would wave like a crazy person, especially when it was COVID. When the COVID time was going on, I took that opportunity when nobody was around, and I would also look around, and I was like, if there were people and there was audience around here and I just got a little bit of fame, I would take it from there. I just need that little bit of visibility, and then I would make sure that I would make a star out of myself. That's the thing I would tell myself, and that was insane, because I had nothing to do with the industry. So did you do anything silly like that?
I don't know which one is more silly, but I could relate with it. Now, if I think back, I joined an organization as a management trainee. For us, life is more structured. Once you take the academic route, the upside is also limited. The safety net is also secure. But as a management trainee, I used to think that I am ready to be the CEO the next day. So I don't know if yours was more insane or my thoughts were more insane, but that's what I was thinking. Quite naturally, there were not too many takers of it. I was the only one who was thinking about it. But I set my eyes on that at that very early age. I don't think that there was a batch of management training, 8 of them. I don't think as yet, I'm not sure about them, but I don't think anybody was thinking that way. And as of now, today, I have contact with some of them. None of them had made it to that level. So I believe, like in your case, you were thinking, you visualized in your subconscious mind that is what you're born for.
Yeah.
And you're here.
Many people would think I was silly. Like, they would tell me on my face that, oh my God, you're so silly, you think these things. But those are, and do you think,
Everybody
would you
thought
credit that to your success? That craziness?
I won't call it craziness.
Okay.
I would call it an aspiration. So if you have to set a goal, you should set a goal for the moon, and you would land up somewhere in between. When you set a goal, it has to be an audacious goal. It has to be a goal which is seemingly impossible to achieve.
Right.
And then you work towards it and make it possible.
Yeah. Like the vision and mission, right?
Yeah.